Lightning people here. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, for real, you are ready. You claim to be.
Sweat Equity Podcast, the #1 comedy business podcast in the world.
We'll do it live.
And the #1 business comedy podcast in the world. Hey, you know what? Sometimes life gives you lemons. You make lemonades with it.
What? I have lemonades after that joke.
Our guest that was booked today, Eileen Mendel, no show. No show, didn't show up. No, hey, I'm running a little late. Not even an email. Nary any communication. You know what we did?
Oh, he doesn't know how.
We turned something bad into good. We have Bert Kreischer, who wasn't planned
Crazy.
to come on. I can't believe he picked
For the
up
second time.
FaceTime. And then your guest, your new chat roulette buddy.
Yep. BZ the voice.
And I
Perfect impression.
I wanted to call him Beezy Bone. Busy Bone the whole time.
BZ Bone the voice.
Because he's got a cool
.com.
voice like Bone Thugs and Harmony, dude.
Yeah, he does have a cool voice.
Hey, we've won a bunch of awards. I'm not going to list them off. There's too many. And I just sounded like Trump doing that.
Everybody knows we got awards.
We got
I'm gonna come.
so many awards. Listen to us.
Everybody knows that.
Listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Hey, if you're listening in your ear holes right now, just give us a 5-star review, subscribe to the podcast,
I want money.
and write a review. We got over 100 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts.
Ooh, I
Holler if you hear
said that
me.
we got over 100,000 downloads now.
What? Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
We're going to get a lot more of the Bert Kreischer
Bert's
spike.
going to double it.
That's what happened last time.
SEO-wise, I will be Bert Kreischering the shit out of this one.
We also have YouTube, OnlyFans, Substack, and more. Everything you listen to podcasts, watch podcasts on, we beat there. This episode sponsored by Squarespace. Hit the link in the description to get that discount. Howdy toddy!
What about my sweat equity? Sweat equity. Sweat equity.
That one snuck up on me.
Sweat equity. My sweat equity.
Countdown clock.
What about my sweat equity?
I see it recording.
Oh, it was recording there, not the good ones.
Well, we might as well bitch about stuff if our guest fucking
Guess.
Houdini'd us.
They didn't even say do the beginning part. Here I am, and then there I go. Whatever. What's the saying?
What?
Abracadabra.
Oh, right.
Seen that plenty.
Now you see it, now you don't?
Now you see me. Shake and bake.
Have you seen the stuff about AI art and how all graphic designers that are wieners, because they're graphic designers, I hate graphic designers, how they're all bitching?
You hate us because you hate us, and I'm not us.
I don't put, you can do graphic design. I don't put you as a graphic designer.
No. I can't. I don't know.
I can do concepts in design. I wouldn't call myself a designer, but they're really mad about all this AI art, and it's like they're like, "Oh, this could really take out our job immediately."
What's funny
Have you
is,
seen it?
well, it's just like that was supposed to be human saving grace.
Right?
We'll at least have our art and music.
No, it's
Bro,
sick,
there's gonna be a
dude.
badass AI rapper that's just amazing and fucking kills it, and they hologram him on top, onto a stage. It's gonna be sick.
Have you watched Dudesy yet? With
No,
Will
I
Sasso?
tried.
It's funny because he's so defiant about the AI. If this is recording, I'm going to treat it as if there's an episode
is.
being recorded. But
Should I hit that dude up? I'm gonna hit him up.
Yeah, might as well. Dudesy is Will Sasso and his buddy, who's not comedian, but he's in the entertainment business, I want to say, and he's very interested in AI stuff. So the idea of their podcast, once you listen to ours and subscribe and share it with all your friends, then you can go to Dudesy. This AI controls their whole podcast. It came up with the name Dudesy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that hockey show.
No, that's Shorzy.
Fuck you.
That's Shorzy, and that's on Hulu. That's
Okay.
my favorite comedy this year. But Dudesy with Will
I don't have
Sasso
my soundboard this way.
from Mad TV. You remember him?
Yes, I love Will Sasso.
I think he's one of the most underrated
Yeah.
comedic guys out there.
Him as Kenny Rogers back in the day.
Oh, he
Great.
does. And so Dudesy, he hates it. He hates the the AI bot that talks to them. Like he hates it because he's like, that staunch you can't make creative. Like, so what they did is they gave this AI bot access to all their data, like live data, current and previous. So like checking account, savings,
What?
cell phone. Well, this is the experiment. That's the idea of the show. Like, so it gives the bot, and the bot is listening to every podcast episode in the world or something like that. So it's trying to pull what's a good podcast through AI. So it keeps learning, and it'll tell like Sasso to be like, "Why don't you do that Hulk Hogan impression about this?" And it'll set up bits.
Really?
I swear to God. It's
So wait, how do we do this? I want to do that
well, watch.
just for one time.
We could. We'd have to. There seems like a lot of pre-pro work with an AI bot. We'd have to trust. It seems like his co-host kind of vetted all that pretty thoroughly because he's like a
Can we
nerd.
just copy off of them?
We can just get Steve Fantetti, power attorney, on here. He's essentially an AI robot. No, but what it does is like it'll be like, you like wrestling and tuna fish sandwiches. Why don't you do something with that? And he's like, what the fuck?
All right, okay. This does sound, yeah.
And he
Give me a
makes fun of
second.
it. He talks shit about Dudesy. It's like, Dudesy, you don't know shit, okay? And then Dudesy takes it out on him, the AI bot. Like
Okay.
he'll keep telling him to do these bits that suck, like to
Really?
punish him. Yeah, it is fascinating, man.
Whoa, that's kind of creepy, though. I was just reading.
It's
how
basically a showrunner.
this guy who was working at Google. I guess I don't know if he got fired. Something about he thought that the AI that he was working
Eileen,
on
are you
became
there? Oh no. Okay,
sentient.
sorry. I'll keep doing that. She's not going to show up.
No shit.
Eileen Mendel? No, that's not you.
That's her name.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, I said Mindo.
like Mo
Reese
Mendel.
Mindo.
It's spelled like Mo Mandel, but with a M-E-N.
Yeah.
All right, what were you saying?
I don't know. What were we talking about?
AI robot.
Oh, the guy from Google who had some guy got fired or something. It had nothing really to do. He thought that the AI became sentient for some reason. They would ask it questions about.
That's a word I should know.
It means like it knows it's a thing.
Oh, okay, it's aware.
Like it's aware that it's a thing.
I always
don't
hear
know.
that
How else do
with
you put
Venom. I don't know. That's the only time I always hear sentient. It's a sentient being.
You're thinking of symbiotic.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm
we
tired.
all learned something today.
Look, words bigger than 5 letters, not good.
Yeah, if it's nothing to do with Wordle, get
If
out of
it's
my
not-
face with that
If
shit.
it's not Wordle, Quordle,
Octurtle.
Octordle, Daily Sequence Octordle, or Octordle Rescue,
I'm
I
pretty
got no
proud
time.
how hard we have nerded out on our Wordle. I mean, we created a Slack channel just with our Wordle scores,
as everybody should.
posting them every day.
Because posting it on social, you're going to get an unfollow.
Just wait till I
It's not-
filter it into Google Data Studio and I make a
Oh,
dashboard
great.
of
'Cause
Wordle scores.
I've been doing manual data input.
Oh, sucker.
Please.
Asshole.
I give my score to our Slack channel, and I text it to my buddy Brendan. That's it. I can't have any. It's like having too many fantasy leagues for football. Like you have too many, and it's just like this isn't.
You mean it's not fun anymore?
Yeah, it's
to
too many
do the game,
to
too
share
many
it.
games. Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking about sharing it.
Well, sharing it's part of it. That's a very American thing to me. It's
Maybe
like
we
very,
should,
like this isn't worth it unless I can share about how I'm better at this game than you.
Maybe we should open the Slack channel up to the listeners. And
We
they
need-
can post their Wordle scores.
We need to do that anyway. I keep putting it off. We building an online community, whether it's Facebook or Slack or both. I don't care. But I think there's so many stories throughout the week or just random shit that happens that I would, even if it was like 10 active people in a Facebook group or a Slack group, a LinkedIn group. I don't give a shit.
give us content.
No, I just want to. I want to have conversation. I mean, this show at if it's anything is just dicking around conversation.
Sure. Yeah.
Occasionally, some helpful links, Occasionally checking your fantasy baseball.
All right, it's the playoffs now. Okay, now it is the playoffs. Everybody shut up.
I totally
Everybody
knew
shut
that.
up.
I knew that last week.
Yeah.
I knew that shit. Whew. I'm so glad it wasn't. Because I would have, you smoked me.
I smoked that whole league, and if I don't win the championship,
Oh, who won last
there's
year?
going to be problems.
Where's my trophy? I never got one. You don't have a physical trophy
Everybody
in
gets
this
a
league?
trophy.
I mean, just go to like a fucking Goodwill and get something. Oh, that's why you did that.
That's why I did that.
So,
I don't give a shit.
Eileen, are you there?
Hey, Eileen, you're here?
I
No.
don't give a shit.
If you need to go to her website, it's pretty shitty. It's called
Yeah, let's just talk shit about our
the
website.
Balanced Millionaire .com, and wow, it needs some work.
Yeah. So it does, I mean,
Now, I bet she's legit. She knows the secrets to spur high business growth. And look, there's like a fern with a green arrow pointing
right.
up and to the right, so that's growth.
Right. As I was doing the pre-production
Whoa.
on the mobile version, I'm going to figure out the best way to show this to everybody.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can take it on that.
Don't worry, I got it.
Oh, okay. Because if anybody needs to know, you can take your Chrome browser on your desktop and make it into a mobile setting so you can check those things.
Oh, yeah.
Hit me up.
So
Call me
the secret.
Call me Miss Jackson if you're nasty.
to spur
Whatever.
high business growth. Yeah. So whoever built her website definitely did not check the mobile version. Because I checked the desktop after seeing. Oh, did I not fucking? All right, whatever. I'm gonna actually include this screenshot because it's too good. Did you see this?
Yeah. She looks like she's coming out of the
It
book.
looks like she's growing out of her own book, and it's a book about growth, as my lovely fiance Jacinia pointed out to me. And then I went on the desktop version and just saw that it was the images being poorly stacked and not accounted for.
It's kind of like a developer, designer, probably bad at both. Because we're website producers. We do both.
Featured your.
Oh, it's not justified.
You've got text. Well, I mean,
It's going on to the next line
Yeah.
for half the word.
yeah, it makes no sense. Can't be doing that. It's ironic. He's the balanced millionaire, and you've got these letters all over the place. Millionaire, the E in millionaire has its own line. Crazy, man.
I mean, that should really be our service at the end of the day. Let us roast battle your online presence.
Yeah. Well,
Pay us,
or just show up
just show up for this.
for the interview that you scheduled.
I'm going through my email, and this was definitely made by a booker. And
Cory Booker.
Cory Booker, with his wonk eye.
He got fat, huh?
Did he?
Dude, he used to be like a normal size, and he's just a.
Well, he got my celebrity pass.
What?
He hooks up with Rosario Dawson. That's my girl.
Oh, I thought that was your okay.
That was my hall pass when I was married. I was like, yeah. And then any movie with Rosario Dawson was immediately hated in my household. Huh.
Right.
Weird.
Yeah.
I was like, I kind of like Clerks too. Okay, well, we don't have to watch that.
Really? I never liked Clerks.
I was a big Kevin Smith fan growing up. Mallrats was my favorite movie at one point. I could do every line. But then I realized everybody doesn't talk like Kevin Smith in the world. And that
Right.
dialogue is not as cool, as like intelligent as you think.
Right.
It's kind of like Tarantino films. Like, I love Tarantino films, but they're all Quentin Tarantino's voice.
Yeah, they're all. Yeah, it's a little too polished.
Yeah, and those conversations don't happen like that. They're cool,
Right.
and it's almost.
What did you just say? I happen to have a perfectly well thought out paragraph worth of explanation on how you're wrong.
Right.
And I
And
will not
you're a
mess
dotted
up
square.
any of my wordles.
Yeah, it's one of like. I don't like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood because I hate movies about movies or the movie business.
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
I think-
Why? You don't like that movie?
No, it's good. I got my dad to see maybe the 6th movie we've seen together my whole life. One was Airheads, so I broke his trust.
Sorry.
We were in the Atlanta Mall. Neither of us wanted to shop with the girls in our family. So I was like, well, this has Sandler in it.
And he walks out and he's like, I'd rather be shopping with the girls.
Oh, he fell asleep. He said, no.
That's kind of cool for a dad.
Yeah. Look,
fall asleep.
Kramer's in it. He doesn't know anybody, like, in 1993. He doesn't know anybody in that movie except for maybe Kramer was in it. And Joe Mantegna.
Kramer was in Airheads?
Oh, yeah, dude. That cast is stellar.
Well, Buscemi.
Yeah. Brendan Fraser, who's fat.
Who also got fat? Who else got fat?
Let's see. Sandler's in that. Arquette. David Arquette.
That's a fun game.
Ernie from
Farley.
Ghostbusters.
Michael McKean.
Farley.
Ernie Hudson.
Ernie Hudson, that's him. There's some chicks in there, I want to say. Man, I ain't farting on no snare drum.
That's deep.
I like,
That's a deep
dude.
pull.
I like that movie. I still do.
What's Kramer's real name?
Michael Richards.
Michael.
I saw him
Richards.
2 weeks before his infamous set where he dropped M-bombs. So
Right.
2 weeks before that,
You gave him all those notes.
at the Laugh Factory.
Listen,
and
Maybe
it was
we talked
bad.
about race.
Oh no, we were like excited to see him. My buddy Brendan and my friend Maureen. We had to wait in line like assholes outside because that's how the Laugh Factory does it. So they build a little fervor.
He was in Airheads. No shit.
Yeah, he's like a businessy, like pensive guy. Like, oh no. Yeah, he's not Kramer.
Look, my fist.
He does a little slapstick, but
That's Kramer from what movie?
Kramer and Kramer.
Nope.
What was the court one he was in?
No.
I don't know.
Problem Child?
Oh, I don't.
That's
I don't like redheads.
That's
my other
eye-opening, right.
My other theory with Hollywood is they love redheads. They fucking love redheads.
Yeah.
Like way too much. They're
Right.
I'm looking
Like,
at
there should be the ratios should be what they are.
right. And
Quit giving us these fake ratios.
and stop telling me like it's like the Dove marketing where they're like fat chicks are hot and you're like this doesn't
Okay,
move my-
modeling that's all out the window.
That
There's
doesn't-
none of that.
You're not moving my boner.
There's no rules anymore.
Guess what? My boner will dictate what's hot.
Yes. Separately than that.
I don't
Like look at a catalog of clothes now.
I don't even. Well,
I don't even put good-looking people anymore.
Well, I get
Your
that.
ugliness
I
is
actually,
beauty.
I get the marketing strategy because most of the country's fat.
How about this?
Ooh,
There's one. Jess showed me this website where
Lane Bryant,
it was.
fat
I
chicks.
don't know. I'm sure whatever it is.
It's
It doesn't
like,
matter.
It's
But-
like fat chicks clothing, blazer fat chicks clothing.
Well, it's
Shoulder pads?
there's like not almost every girl, but like she was like, look how they just leave stretch marks on so many of these girls. Like to the point where like, are they
they're-
adding
they're-
stretch marks
they're
into
real.
the modeling photos?
Probably not. But
Dude, remind me. I want
you
you to
only
look
get
at
a
that and be
pass.
like, this is a crazy ratio.
to me, you only get a pass if you're quick fat. Like Lizzo's quick fat. One of my best friends.
Like Warren Sapp.
Yeah, he's a big. One of my best friends, 300 pounds, but he'll play basketball with us. He's huge, but he's not like a bummer to hang out with kind of fat.
Right.
You know, we're like
We're waiting on,
right.
Fatso back there. It's
They're
taking
like,
forever.
is there AC at the restaurant?
Yeah.
Like, is it good at the restaurant? No, I'm sweating. You sweat too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like they jumped in the pool.
Let's see. Let's try to FaceTime Bert Kreischer.
Oh, this is great. This is a fun little gimmick. Should we do all the ads mid roll?
Yeah, we can do that.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to chop it up. I was joking around.
Oh, yeah.
Spitballing here.
Let's
Check
see.
my fantasy baseball.
I'm going to FaceTime him.
Diamond dog.
Where's the camera that I can...
I don't know. What do you mean? Is that one right there?
If he were to pick up.
Holy
Bert!
shit.
What's up?
What's happening, my man?
What's up, buddy? Where am I at? How come I can't see you?
Oh, can you see us now?
Yeah, what you up to? You doing a podcast?
Yeah, we're recording Sweat Equity, man.
Oh.
I feel bad.
How you doing, buddy?
We interrupted Bert.
Are you in the middle of something?
I'm just doing a meeting. Why? What's up?
No, we were. I was like, let's randomly FaceTime Bert.
Yeah, I always pick up a FaceTime.
That's
You got the balls to FaceTime me. You want to talk?
I listen. I listen to Two Bears. I listen to Bertcast, man. I've
FaceTime, motherfucker.
something's burning.
How important is this meeting?
Right now.
Yeah. What meeting is this? This is Tampa Jesuit alumni meeting.
Yeah, no, it's in my podcast. I'm with my assistant. We're trying to schedule something's burnings for next week.
What up, Alston? If that's Alston.
Nope, it's Peter. No,
What up, Peter?
That's a Peter.
I met Peter, I think. All right, I'll let you go then. You got
What are
important.
you guys doing?
We're doing our podcast, Sweat Equity, business and comedy podcast.
Oh, let's talk business and comedy.
What do you want to know?
Oh,
You actually.
Wait, what do you mean? What do I want to know?
Well, actually, I was going to say I procure a lot of comedy business information from your podcast and several others because you'll throw out numbers. No one does that.
I'm pulling up your website.
Your Squarespace website that we've done 200 Squarespace sites between the two of us.
Oh yeah.
If you ever need
my Squarespace site.
nerd help, we'll help you with that fluid engine. Ooh, sexy.
We're looking for an editor. Find me an editor.
That's the best comedy editor I know.
Thank
I need
you.
an editor that lives in LA.
Nope.
I need an editor. I need a fucking editor. I just lost my editor. My cousin was my editor, and he was editing all my promo videos, and I needed like a full-time fucking editor.
All right. Well,
Video, right?
Video, yeah.
Sure.
well, comedy editing's you got to find a certain comedy editor because they'll leave a lot of fat and fuck up jokes, right?
Yeah, but I'm pretty, no. It's not for like specials. It's for my promos.
I know, but you're the king of comedy promos, man. Like that you've made marketing your upcoming dates kind of cool. Like you made them fun.
Oh, thanks. I'm about to shoot one right now.
What do you got?
I'm going to see. I have superior delts right now because I've been doing 100 push-ups a day, and we're stepping into sober October, so I can mesh calling out Rogan, calling out Tom, calling out Ari into a promo. So I'm going to get and I know the stuff we're using for sober October. So I'm going to get my heart rate monitor on. I'm going to get on the treadmill. I'm going to be running 1 minute sprints and then 10 push-ups. 1 minute sprints and then 10 push-ups. And then I'm going to do a promo in the middle when I'm sweaty and my delts look superior. And I'm going to focus on my delts and my chest, not my belly. And then I'm going to be like, Rogan, Ari, Tom, who's going to carry the boats? I'm carrying the boats all the way to South Carolina next week.
I love it, dude. Just carrying the boats like, what is that, the Navy SEAL thing?
Yeah, what is that? The votes?
Goggins. Be a hard-ass motherfucker.
Oh, I thought you were doing like a voting drive or something.
No, you got to carry the boats.
Carry the boats.
Get out and vote.
When you're trying to be a SEAL, you got to go get wet and sandy, go in the water, and then you got to pick the boats up.
I have a conference call. I'm hopping on the conference.
All right, buddy. I love you.
All right.
Love you, brother. Take care.
See ya. Wow.
Can't believe that worked.
It's one of those things where you're like, it seems kind of silly. Why would he ever pick up?
And sure enough,
I hope
our greatest guest ever.
We might have to. I didn't realize to put the phone near the mic.
I know you retard. I was like,
I know, but I couldn't get it to sit where we could both be in frame to talk to him. And then if you said something, I couldn't hear anything he said.
yeah.
Oh well, that's nice of him.
We get in this podcast now.
I'm down. Look, do you want to try
Did you
to
screenshot Bert? Jackass.
No. Can you go back in time?
I don't have that. I can't believe that shit.
We can just take a screenshot from one of his stories.
Bert's so cool, man.
He's
like, I'm in a meeting. Of course, he answers a FaceTime from you.
So
anything.
For him, he is kind of a mentor for me over the years. So when I was 21 and moved to LA, he met up with me at the Melrose Improv, and I realized how big of a task that is. Like, our dads were buddies to meet up. Like, no comic does that.
BZ Collins.
Huh?
BZ Collins.
Oh, shit. I didn't know we were going to have all celebrities today. Who is this?
This is The Voice. Okay. Oh, man. This is crazy. I'm sorry.
Oh, are you okay?
Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
Hey.
This is, thank you for coming. Did not
absolutely.
anticipate.
How we doing?
I heard the
I'll get in
thing.
frame.
Yeah, hold on. I got to reposition this. But we just randomly, our guest
Push it
canceled.
that way.
And Law decided to FaceTime call Bert Kreischer, and he picked up. And he kind of got bumped a little bit. So let me move this.
Well, he had a real business meeting where he was going to make money and not lose money talking to us.
Yeah, I can't believe he picked up.
Yeah, I'm surprised he did too. He's a good dude. So with Bert, I'll vamp while you're doing all that because we don't edit.
Editing. Armpit hair.
With Bert, when I was 21, I'm 38 now. I moved to LA to a very green open mic comic, and he met up with me. Our families were friends, kind of thing. And I didn't realize how big of a favor that is because I had it happen to me later. And I'm like, man, fuck, I don't want to meet up with this random person, even though it's super easy and they're meeting me where I'm at a show, you know?
Yeah.
And it's still like, he was cool as shit, hung out with his sister. And then throughout my whole life, either opening for him or meeting him randomly in whatever town we're in, which happened a couple of times, like he'll go, right before he gets on stage, he'll go, this is the most fucked up. Oh, I'm so fucking hungover. Like every time. And then fucking murders. Murderers. Like people piss themselves, throw up. Like I've seen it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
One guy almost died. They had to bring a hospital.
That's
they had
the
to bring
goal.
an ambulance
That's
in.
the wish. Anyways.
BZ.
Background on BZ. I just had my birthday. And I got 9,000 LinkedIn messages. Hey, happy birthday. And then I'm scrolling through, and I see one that's like, hit the play button. I was like, what is this? Okay. And it's BZ leaving me a happy birthday message on LinkedIn. We've never spoke before, but I found that to be very interesting in a way of making new connections. Then I, of course, was like, come on the podcast. Let's talk about it.
And then
how
you
does that
realize
work?
you're an unqualified lead after that.
No.
And you're not, there's no cash in that piggy bank.
Right, well, you know.
But we'll give you the E word. We love exposure.
No, I had questions about it. I was like, I wonder if he's got that, automated out where it's like you just say, hey, what's up, Eric? And then the rest is all
I wrote a
in
joke
the can.
I put that on LinkedIn today. Just here's 99% of my replies. Oh, hey, thanks for because they're all bot messages. All those in-mails are bot messages. So I'm just
They're all just bots talking to each other
oh,
the whole
hey,
time.
thanks for getting a hold of me. And just something really sarcastic. And then it's like, hey, is this I try to end it with, is this bot message thing working for you? And they'll always break the bot and manually reply, no, it's not a bot.
Right.
Well, now it's not, bitch. I know.
Right.
I can smell these things.
Yeah.
Why would you message someone 5 times in a week without getting a reply? That would be, if you're on a dating app, they fucking report you. Your account would be done.
That was not BZ. I got one.
BZ, where can people find you? Do you have any website or any links people can find you? You're a voiceover guy?
Yeah, absolutely. So, the deal is, for me, I mean, if you lose me, something is seriously wrong. Everything across the board is BZ the Voice. Everything. So my website is bzthevoice.com. All my socials are BZ the Voice. Again, if you lose me, something's wrong.
That's
I like
good.
it. Put it on them.
Could you say you're listening to Sweat Equity Podcast?
You are listening to the Sweat Equity Podcast.
We're gonna need it.
We're gonna need a clean one.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Let's clear.
You don't have to.
Let's clear.
But it would be cool.
Let's.
We will use it.
Let's get another
We
one.
will use that because I love your voice.
I want you to really feel
It's
it.
really cool.
Yeah. You are listening to the Sweat Equity Podcast.
I love that.
That was clean.
That
was clean.
Thank you. We will use that. I gotta make a new.
We gotta make a new intro. I've got some ideas.
That'll never.
Do you
come
like
to
ABBA? Do you like Kenny G? I was thinking
Peter, Paul, and Mary?
I was thinking 90s Kenny G in there. I'm really thinking Jan Hammer. Yeah, a little early 90s Jan Hammer.
Okay.
Miami Vice.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe we could throw a newish beat over it. I don't know.
Like a musical genius.
I am, right? I can sing like an angel. BZ and I got the voices.
Yeah.
Exactly professional. Sure, mine's mumbly, and I mispronounce words, and I don't know how to read out loud.
Yeah.
And
Confused, sentient, and symbiotic.
and it sounds like I've been raspy since I've been in third grade.
Yeah,
Other
you're
than
getting more
that,
lesbian-y as you get older.
what can I do to help my voice? I feel like I need to really go to a specialist because I think I have. Your ex-wife told me, "Hey, do you drink a lot of soda?" She was my dentist back in the day. "Hey, do you drink a lot of soda?" And I was like, "Never." And she was like, "Oh, well, the back of your teeth are corroded. Oh, you've got esophageal reflux. You're just basically throwing up all day, all the time." And I was like, "Cool, very cool." So, like,
well, check it out, man. There's a tea out there from a company called Traditional Medicinals. It's called Throat Coat. That's something that we use to, we normally take care of, our instruments, especially when it's time to do long, crazy sessions. The hardest sessions that there are video games, especially the ones that are fighting, because there's dying and screaming and orders being called and stuff like that. So, we have to definitely take care of our voices. So throat coat is one thing that you can use. One of my buddies, he's the voice of the Raiders. He drinks a lot of green tea with honey, warm green tea with honey.
I've tried that. I've tried so when I used to go on the road aggressively as a stand-up, like I'd get,
I can't wait to hear this frat bro fucking thing.
it's bro science for sure, but like we get to Friday night late show and I'm like, oh, I can't. And I was like, oh, I figured it out years later. Oh, drinking booze all the time after every show, after 90 shows, is probably the biggest culprit.
Yeah.
And then maybe eating like shit all the time, like that sugar reflux kind of shit.
I'm curious about the video games. Anything we might know? Any?
Well, I mean, I
Dig
haven't
Dug?
done video games myself personally. Myself, I'm working on, my work is primarily in commercial narration, and now just recently I'm moving into movie trailers and TV promos. But one of my ultimate goals is voicing Optimus Prime.
Ooh, I do know the guy who cut the trailer for Transformers.
Oh man, that is the lamest humble brag I've
I was
ever
about to
heard,
say,
maybe.
I'll send him. I will send my buddy Travis your info. He cuts a lot of good trailers.
That's awesome, dude,
and I'll just be like, I promise to do it.
That's actually why I use LinkedIn, is to connect with the trailer editors in the trailer houses. That's my primary use for LinkedIn. So
Hey, I need
another
voiceover.
and not hurt.
I need voiceover guys every once in a while.
Yeah,
It's always good to have a nice, especially with voiceover stuff like that. You need to have a variety of voices.
Absolutely.
BZ's voice isn't necessarily fitting of, I don't know, baby formula or something. I don't know what would be something that didn't fit your voice.
If it was like straight from the tit, it was real like
Oh,
cool
yeah,
and slick.
This baby formula is romantic.
You want some real
dude,
baby
it's,
formula? 100%. Right out of that nip.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of been a bit of a roller coaster ride, because I've actually just recently transitioned to on-camera acting, and ironically, my appearance on General Hospital just aired a couple hours ago.
No
wow.
way.
Yeah,
This might be our most
Yeah.
star-studded episode ever.
For sure. Definitely.
Wow.
Bert Kreischer and General Hospital's own.
Yeah.
yeah. So also, was it next week, the 29th? Be looking for me on CSI Vegas.
Oh, man.
yeah, we're
Dude,
gonna.
Hey, you get in that circuit. You hit those certain shows that are like staples. You
That could be a living.
get a Dick Wolf dick boner.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to make something.
So yeah,
Couldn't do it.
that's the deal, man. Is get on these episodics and get on these movie trailers and TV promos, and it's a wrap.
Is there anything we could help you with? There's any nerd online stuff maybe you're trying to figure out, can't figure out, and don't know where to look? Even so,
Well, speaking of nerd, because of my desire in voiceover, I've always wanted to voice the Green Lantern character John Stewart. So I couldn't wait for DC or Warner Brothers to find me. So I created 2 short films based on the character. I have them on YouTube right now, and I'm writing a third. So
will you send those to us so we put them in the description show notes?
Absolutely. Again, remember, everything's BZ the Voice. YouTube.com/BZ the Voice. Both of my films are there. But yeah, absolutely. Happy to.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
How did y'all meet?
Yeah.
Chat roulette? I forgot.
I started on my birthday. He
Dad
randomly
joke.
sent
Dad
me.
joke.
Hey.
I listened. I just thought we were getting too serious for too long, so I had to throw in something gross.
I'm still serious.
What about OnlyFans? Are you on that? Any feet stuff? Any? Ooh, you
ASMR voice stuff?
Yeah, you should be doing that, dude, all day.
Do you do any cool like motor sounds? Or
There's
anything?
definitely some guys that'll beat off. I mean, gals that'll jill off to that.
Yeah, dude. I mean, there's a ton of activities that are
Uh-oh. He's frozen. Is our battery out? Well,
No.
this episode...
LA maybe in the next couple of weeks. I've been based in Vegas for the longest time. So, and I've been making the commute for the last 20 years. So now we're looking at making it probably permanent in the next couple of weeks.
In Vegas?
In LA.
Oh, sorry. You went out, something with our computer on our side. You went out
Oh yeah.
during
I'm
that.
originally from Vegas.
Oh, okay.
And
Gotcha.
I've been making the commute for like the last 20 years between LA and Vegas. So it's looking like I'm going to probably go ahead and make it permanent in LA.
It's a cool drive, huh?
Yeah, it's cool for me, man. It's relaxing. I'm cool with it.
For you Wordle fans out there, there's a road called Zizix Road,
Right.
XXZYZZ, right? Something like
No,
that?
it's ZZYXX.
I'm dyslexic. But I get points for
Or
knowing.
like Z's for sleeping. I don't know.
No, it is like, if you hit Zizix Road, you're like, okay. It's some marker I used to remember, like, okay, we're 60% the way there or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if your car breaks down, you're fucked. You're really fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's blistering out there, dude.
Drive out there to Vegas from LA, awesome. Drive back, you hate your fucking life, and you kind of want to
Well,
just
it
let
depends
your
on the
car
day.
live in Vegas and fly home.
So if you're coming into Vegas like on Friday, forget it. It's hell.
Sucks. I did
And
it.
then when you're going back to LA on Monday or Sunday, it's hell.
And then going with friends that do coke the whole weekend, and I wasn't into
Don't
that.
save it for the drive home.
I'm driving in silence the whole car ride home.
Right.
With my
You
wired
guys didn't save
iPod.
Any of those baggies?
It was like, why are you guys so tired? I was like naive. Like, you guys didn't even do anything.
BZ, I'm afraid that we
gotta go.
I really appreciate you coming on. Just I had to cancel because we had a guest. That's how the podcast started. And then Law decided to randomly call Bert Kreischer, and then I hear the ding ding on the Zoom, and I was like, "Wait, is that our first guest?" And then it was you. I didn't even know how you got the link. I don't know. Whatever.
We had a no-show guest. Then we decided to call Bert. He was trying to hit you up about coming on if you could, and it was a very it was embarrassment of riches.
Yeah.
The celebrities we have on this.
No, but yeah,
episode.
I want to get you. We'll get you back soon.
Well,
'Cause this was just the tip
we
of the
need
iceberg.
your help. We need a couple of things to lace into this
again,
intro.
man. Dude, don't trip. Keep your shoes tied. It's all good, man. Again, everything's BZ the Voice, including my email, bzthevoice@gmail. I make it as simple as possible. Hit me up anytime. Even though this has been cut short, dude, this was supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all good.
Love it.
This was supposed to happen like this.
Cool.
I'm cool with it.
I love it.
Hey, we like your attitude.
Yeah.
Don't trip.
Yeah.
What was it? Don't
Definitely
trip.
Don't
Keep
trip.
your shoes tied.
Keep your shoes tied.
I'm gonna say that
That's a
to
good-
my kids.
That's a very positive saying. I like that.
yeah.
All right.
So
Well,
stop freaking out.
all right. Well, we gotta go. I gotta go. You gotta go.
Everybody gotta go. Thanks,
right.
man. Appreciate it.
BZ Bone.
Peace.
See ya.